Hi, today we are going to learn more about the abandoned cart system in AiTrillion and how AiTrillion can help you recover losses incurred from abandoned carts. So to access the abandoned cart system, you first need to go to app.aitrillion.com and log in with your registered credentials. Once you're logged in, the first thing we can look at is the abandoned cart smart pop-up. Now this is assuming that the customer is still on your site, has not left, but is about to abandon the cart page for whatever reason. To access the abandoned cart smart pop-up, you need to go to smart pop-ups and then to abandoned cart pop-up. In the abandoned cart pop-up, you need to click on the on off slider, turn it on to enable it. Choose a template of your choice. You then need to choose the abandoned cart pop-up position, a button style. So it says to complete your order now. You can choose whatever button style you need, and according to your theme and requirements. And obviously it is the colors matter to create a sense of urgency. So you can choose a button style, a button width. So let's say 195. Button alignment could be left, right, center. Choose whatever your choice of settings, a pop-up style, and then of course you can choose content. So if you don't want to use this image, you can choose a different image, browse for an image from the AiTrillion image browser. So let's say, just for example, I want to use something else, maybe this one. You can choose any image that you like. You can have custom images designed by a designer. Once you've chosen your image, you need to choose the body style and the text. So you can say, wait, don't leave all that style in your bag. You can change this to whatever you like. Now it says check out and now and use offer code 40. Now you could choose any offer code. You could create a discount code. Discount codes are created on Shopify. So you can just go to the Shopify admin panel, go to discounts and create a code. In case you want a full description on how to do that, just go to help.shopify.com. And this will take you to the Shopify knowledge base where you can search for create a discount code. And basically that brings up the first page. Click on the first link and learn how to create a discount code. Once you have a discount code in hand, come back to the AiTrillion Smart Pop-Up Abandoned Cart Smart Pop-Up feature and put in your code here. So suppose you're putting in a 25% code. So you can say, here's my code, 25 off. Change the text font style. You can change it to whatever you like. You really need to make it attractive and create a sense of urgency. So choose a color, settings, anything to take 25% off. And then if I'm satisfied with all my settings, I can choose a background image, a border color, border radius, a footer message. So here maybe I want to put get added benefits of purchasing your products at a never before discount. Now, once you made the setting, choose the behavior. One of the most important parts in the behavior is the display settings. So obviously the display will be after the cart is abandoned. So let's say 20 seconds after the cart is abandoned, this pop-up will come in. You can also choose an exit browser intent. So the cart is abandoned and the person is trying to X out of the browser, close out of the browser. That is when this pop-up message would be displayed. The display frequency. So would you like to show this again and again, or you don't want to show it once the submit form is done or the URL action has been done? And then you can choose to display where. You can choose on all pages, home page, cart page, thank you page, Most probably you can choose a cart page and an exit intent setting that would work. You can choose any setting that you desire, and once you're happy with your settings, ensure that this is turned on and click save. That is the first step at saving up on an abandoned cart with the smart pop-ups feature. The next step at saving an abandoned cart offered to you by AiTrillion is creating an automated workflow to remind users to fulfill their carts or to complete their carts or complete their purchase using a completely automatic email and a push messaging system. So let's say you have this customer who's registered on your site and he's signed up for push notifications as well as for emails. And he adds products to his cart and kind of he's already left your site. He's seen the abandoned cart pop up, but he didn't buy for whatever reason. He just left your site. Maybe he had a power outage. Just imagine he had a power outage and the computer turned off. In that event, these AI automated workflows come in real use. To access them, go back to the AiTrillion sidebar main menu, then go to email marketing, workflow automation, and the workflow automation dashboard. AiTrillion has made it really, really easy for you to create the automation. All you need to do is go to the AiTrillion workflow automation dashboard and then come down to the workflow templates, and you have the abandoned cart series here. Click on use now. It says, are you sure this workflow will be copied to your account? Say yes, I want to use it. As soon as this is done, the configuration screen for the workflow automation will open up. This template is this abandoned cart series template. Workflow automation template is primarily email based. You can use it to send push messages as well. So you have a trigger, which is obviously that the cart is abandoned, and then you have a delay. So wait 5 minutes after the cart is abandoned and send the email message called abandoned cart 1. Then another delay of 4 hours and check if the cart is completed or abandoned. If it is still abandoned, send message 2. Wait 20 hours, check if the cart is abandoned, and then send message 3. Now, in this situation, you can just click on any block to configure the message or the delay. The trigger itself cannot be configured because it's a standard trigger, but you can configure the delay, you can configure the email, you cannot configure a filter. Of course, you then can configure an email message to, delay to. Now, suppose you want to send a push message also. So let's say you don't want to send the first abandoned cart email. You, let's say, want to send a push message. So you can actually, let's say, delete this action, go to the actions panel, and just choose push. Drag and drop push message. You need to have a message pre-configured. To learn how to pre-configure messages, you can go to our knowledge base and search for push messaging. Just choose a message of your choice and then simply connect the dots. Now, what will happen in this case will be that if the cart is abandoned, the system will wait for 5 minutes and then first send this push message. Then wait for 4 hours, check if still abandoned, then do the email. You can also create multiple levels in this workflow. So let's say at this stage, you want to create a different level. So after the filter, you want to add one more level. So you can say maybe send push. So just went up here. So I'm going to drag and drop it here. And I'm going to, let's say, create a test message called thank you, or thank you for completing your cart or something. Choose the message here. And now what I want to do is, after the first push message goes out, and let's say the system waits for 4 hours and checks if the cart is abandoned or completed. If the cart is completed, I can send a push message saying thank you for shopping with us, or thank you for completing your cart. It just creates a feel-good spirit in the minds of the customer, and kind of instills in the mind of the customer that the site and its owners are really thinking about me. Once you're happy with all your settings, give your workflow a name. So I'm going to call it Abandoned Cart Series Test. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to enable this workflow. And then, of course, the system automatically saves, but you can always save again to be doubly sure. If you want to see your workflow, you can come back to List Reports and see the automation workflow. Here it is, configured for both email and push. Now we have a third step as well to in the abandoned cart system to prevent abandoned carts and to prevent your losses, lessen your losses, to losses of orders that you would have got if the cart wouldn't have been abandoned. Now, the third step is the sales motivator bar. So you can actually create a bar on your site to motivate a person to buy. So maybe a person has an intent to abandon the cart, but he would look at your sales motivator bar and get motivated to do more sales. To set up the sales motivator bar, go back to the AiTrillion sidebar, announcement bar, go to list. You can then create a new bar, choose sales motivator bar, call it abandoned motivator. Once done, click save. And the abandoned motivator bar is ensure it's turned on. Choose a template. You can choose any one of these. So let's say I want to choose this one, or maybe this one, buy a product and get free shipping. I can go to the edit content and make my settings here. Motivation one would be that you're so many dollars far from free shipping. You could say you are so many dollars far from a discount or any such feature of your choice. And then you could have the final motivation where it says congratulations, you've got free shipping, and you can edit this. You can say congratulations for making it, or congratulations for purchasing. Here's a discount code, and this discount code can be generated in Shopify. The possibilities in modifying the bars are endless. You just have to use, it's a game of words. You just have to use words to motivate a person for buying from your site and not abandoning the cart. You could have latest offer running. You could offer a discount code, or maybe a code to be used on your next purchase, and so on and so forth. You can have the bar design itself, fonts, button text colors, and then a bar behavior, scroll, a marquee, that really grabs attention. You could display it on all pages. You could display it on a particular position. So you could have a top or a bottom. You could have a sticky bar. You can hide it on mobile. Maybe you don't want it to appear on mobile, so you can just hide it on mobile. Schedule a bar itself. The possibilities, like I told you, are endless. It's all a game of words, and how you can use words and this bar facility provided by AiTrillion to motivate a person to make a sale. If you need any other help in the abandoned cart system, or you need help with the configuration of one of these facilities, or you're stuck anywhere, simply go to aitrillion.com. Go to resources. You can have a look at our knowledge base, videos, onboarding guide. And if you need to speak to a live person and you need a one-to-one support or one-to-one help, click on the live chat icon. We are available more or less 24/7, just in case you arrive at a point where we are taking a brief break. Leave a message and we will be glad to help you. That was all that I had for you in the Abandoned Cart series, saving the Abandoned Cart series, and generating sales from carts that would normally be abandoned, and lessening your losses, increasing your profits. If you have any questions, feel free to chat with us. I'm available on the chat, and then you have access to the AiTrillion resources as well. Thank you for taking a look at this video, and have a great day ahead.